Welcome to my channel Economics Made Easy by Sumaira Shabnam. Today I would like to talk about joint stock companies. Private limited company is one of its major forms. Here it is worth mentioning that stock means shares, so any business type where there are shareholders is called a joint stock company. Here are some of the examples of the private limited companies recognized worldwide, like Bewley's, Bank of China, Royal Mail, Acme Labs, Vauxhall, ICICI Prudential. These are examples from Pakistan, which you will be well aware of hopefully. Most often commercial banks are private limited companies. The main thing is how to differentiate a private limited company from other types of business organizations. It is a type of business organization which may have only two members or directors, and a single member company can also be formed with one chief executive and a company secretary. The maximum number of shareholders vary from country to country. They are mostly 50 but may have no upper limit at some places. Here shares cannot be offered to general public or sold through stock exchange, but they are sold only to friends, family and acquaintances. And if a shareholder later on wants to sell his shares, he must offer them to the existing shareholders, and if selling to an unknown person, then she must get consent of the other shareholders. A company is registered by filing the necessary documents and paying the required fee at Companies House. The company is brought into existence when the Registrar of Companies issues the certificate of incorporation. The following forms must be sent to Company House to incorporate a company: application to register a company on form and the fee, memorandum of association and articles of association. Another advantage of a private limited company is its continued existence. Even after the owner dies or leaves the business, private limited companies are incorporated. One advantage of owning a private limited company is that the financial liability of shareholders is limited to their shares. Therefore, if a private limited company was in financial trouble and had to close, shareholders would not risk losing their personal assets. However, this will not be applied on them in case of corruption. Due to many people in the business, they can bring in lot of capital in the form of shares. It is well known that a limited company is most likely to have lesser tax compared to a sole trader, and that is one of the many reasons it is a popular business model. It has so many legal formalities but comparatively lesser than a public limited company. Private limited company is difficult to form. One has to register it for fee and may get help of formation companies for payment. It requires lot of documentation and other requirements. Limited company accounts can be complicated compared to other business structures. This will require the director to record information on the monthly basis. Some of the things that need to be covered are tax returns, business expenses and keeping the business accounts up to date. In some countries, the accounts of private limited companies are published. Private limited companies cannot get help of stock markets in trading of shares. The links of other videos, especially public limited companies, is given in the description section, which can help you in differentiating a private limited company from a public limited company. Thank you.